After many years, it's finally returned. The Classic 11 is back. This team was put in last week, and we haven't even had a chance to play with them yet. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be playing the new biggest match possible in FC, the Classic 11 versus the Soccer Aid team. This is the legends versus the icons, I guess you could call it. It's going to be a massive match. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe for more FC25 videos. I was a little bit sick the last few days, so my voice might not sound the best today, but both teams are in the rest of the world category. Let's run through the players here, starting with the Classic 11. We've got Maradona, who was recently added into the game. Muller as well up front. Pelé, George Best, Johan Cruyff, Charlton, Maldini, one of my favourites, left back there. Moore and Beckenbauer, who was recently added in as well. Carlos Alberto is the right back, and then we've got Yashin as the goalkeeper. On the bench, Garincha, Puskas, Eusebio, Baresi, Laudrup, Zico, Buffon, Jairzinho and Sanchez. And then we've got another Pelé there. Blanc, Francescoli, Rush, Dalglish, Van Basten, Mateus, Socrates, Koeman, Hierro, Hadji and Vola. Papin, Rijkaard and Hullet. And then there's also Kola there. I have to put in my man Buffon. I just have to for today's match. You can see that all these players are legends of the game. But now let's take a look at the Soccer Aid team. This team is made up of icons. So we've got Cantona and Kluivert up front. Ronaldinho as the cam. Del Piero and Zidane, Veroni's there, and then we've got Roberto Carlos, Desai, Cannavaro, Cafu and Schmeichel, and then there's Larson, Scholes, Beckham, Campbell, Makalele, Perez, Van der Sar, Shearer, Rooney, Carragher, Crespo, Keane, Shevchenko, Essie and Zola, Figo, Barnes and Hazard, Owen, Lundberg and Ginola, Cole and Keane. I'm so happy that EA brought this Classic 11 back. I don't know which team is better on paper. You can see the overalls are pretty similar. It's going to be a very interesting game. I do plan on playing one half with the Classic 11 and the other half with the Soccer Aid team, just to get the best of both worlds. Let's get into this game. So the Soccer Aid team has a lot of fans. Look at that. Beckenbauer's there. They've got their own jackets as well. Both teams are absolutely stacked. Like I said earlier, I don't know which team would actually win. The player to watch today is Pelé. He's 84 years old. At 84 years old, he still has a 94 overall. So we've got the iPhone out, filming the Classic 11, filming the Soccer Aid players. Let's kick off the first half, and today we're going to start with the Classic 11, the new team in FC25. And things are already fast-paced, because every player is like 90-something overall. So it might be hard to score goals here. It's not the hardest difficulty. Every time I play Legendary, I never score, so I decided to leave it on World Class today. These are all legends of the game. Every player that touches the ball is just a legend. It's pretty crazy. I'm happy that EA brought this team back into the game. The only problem is we can't use any icons in career mode. Imagine putting this team in career mode. They would win every game. They would be undefeated. When I play with the Classic 11, it reminds me of those old FIFA games, because they used to have them in the game. That's a nice pass. Here's George Best. Plays it across to Pelé. And Pelé almost scores. He probably would have been the oldest person to score in a football match at 84 years old. It was very close. Look at that. I don't know who the coach is for the Classic 11 or the Soccer Aid team. They never show you that. Would have been nice to see. Maldini. Those of you who watch the channel for a long time know that I always mention Maldini every time there's a good defender on the field. And here's Maldini on the ball now. Plays it across to Maradona. Got a score here. And there's the first goal. Maldini with the assist, Maradona with the finish. So the Soccer Aid team gets the first goal of the match. Maradona had a lot of time there to compose himself and put it into the back of the net. Plays it back to Maldini. We've got the Mexican wave going across the fans. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. The fans are definitely enjoying this matchup at the moment. Pelé to Cruyff. Cruyff whips it in. It's a good ball, but no one's there. You know what would have been nicer is if when you played with the Classic 11, you got more of a retro presentation like FIFA 19's Journey mode. Here's Pelé. Has a hit from distance. Pelé goes over the keeper and almost into the back of the net. It would have been so cool to see, older retro broadcast packaging. Maybe an older looking stadium as well. But we don't get that, of course. Kluivert back to Cantona. And here's Kluivert. Pulls the trigger and good save by Buffon. Let me know if you're still playing FC25. Let me know if you've played with the Classic 11 team. Or even the Soccer Aid team. As Maradona has a chance here. to grab a second goal. It's a good save. I can't wait to play with the Soccer A team as well because there's some fantastic players in this one as well. Del Piero has a crack. Good save by Buffon. Difficulty has changed to professional. Why are they changing the difficulty in the middle of the game? I didn't set that up. This game just has a mind of its own sometimes. I don't know why it's doing that. Here's Pele. He's got so much help here. And Maradona is through on goal because they changed the difficulty. And then we fluffed the shot anyway. If they're going to change the difficulty during the match, what's the point? I don't know if I can turn it off. But it's so annoying. The second half is about to begin. We need to switch over to the Soccer A team now. This is going to be interesting because we've got a mad team as well here. I think I want to bring in Rooney up front and also Beckham. I think I'll give Beckham a try. This team is stacked with free kick takers, but it's further out and I think there's only one man for the job here, Roberto Carlos. We should do a Roberto Carlos signature free kick with the outside of the foot curled and straight into the back of the net. The wind might work in my favour today. Let's hit it. Full power. Roberto Carlos, oh my goodness. He's knocked out a cameraman. He doesn't have much help. Plays it back to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Finesse shot. Good save. You're not going to score from there. In this game, you just can't score long distance efforts anymore. Desai bringing it forward. He's held off a few players here. And he finds Ronaldinho. Rooney makes the wrong run. Into the middle we go. Zidane. And Zidane scores. I'm about to lose my voice. So it's 1-1 now. Very interesting game so far. But the Classic 11 could score here. And they hit the post. And we just survived this. Wow. Maradona lays it to Pele. And he just couldn't get the shot off. Beckham brings it forward again. Rooney's making the run. And we find him. Wayne Rooney for on goal here. Rooney. And he scores the goal. Is that the winner? So far, the Soccer A team lead 2-1. I'm not really surprised, though, because their team was very good as well on paper. Here's Ronaldinho. Goes for the power shot, and it's wide. Just have to hold possession for another minute. Beckham. Cantona. Beats one, and somehow does not score from there. Does anyone think these camera angles are stupid? I don't know. To me, they look a bit ridiculous. Look at this. So that's the end of the game. The Soccer A team win this one 2-1. It was definitely the biggest match that you could play in FC 25. It reminds me of the Classic 11 versus World 11, but this one just feels a little bit bigger than that. Definitely try it out at home as well. Congratulations. Based on your performance, we recommend beginner difficulty level. Beginner? Really? I've been playing this game since FIFA 99. I won the Premier League with Watford in FIFA 17, and you're telling me beginner difficulty. This game is cooked, man. Anyway, I'm going to get off because my voice is not the best at the moment. I apologise for that. Still recovering, but thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Thank you to the Vapex FC channel members, Chris, Callum, Wing, Duffy Boy, Christian, and Texas Transplant. If you want your name featured here at the end of each video, check out the link in the description and join the club. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe to get more FC videos.